Trump reportedly invited a waiter into a top-secret intelligence briefing room to order a milkshake. He really is Biff from Back to the Future. Trump urged, "We have the best malts, you have to try them," before inviting a waiter into the code word secure briefing room to satisfy his sweet tooth. The malt episode became legendary inside the CIA, said three former officials. Politico writes, explaining that it was seen as an early harbinger of Trump's disinterest in intelligence, which would later be borne out by the new president's notorious resistance to reading his classified daily briefing. Only the best malts, face with rolling eyes, man face palming, medium skin tone. It's not exactly the first time he's compromised top secret intelligence. So it's like Family Guy then, where he has two red buttons on his desk, one to launch a nuke and another to summon a tray-wielding servant with a can of Diet Coke. Thank goodness it wasn't Obama. If he had done this, it would be a huge national security scandal. Somewhere, a master super spy who has just spent the last 6 months devising the perfect scheme to infiltrate an intelligence briefing is reading this and crying. If it were Hillary, they would call this Waitergate and it would be all they talked about on Fox. You know the movie Idiocracy. Trump is worse. This doesn't break his top 1,000 worst things he has done. Remember that time Obama ordered Dijon mustard for his sandwich and it was a blatant abuse of power and waste of American tax dollars. But here we have Trump interrupting a national intelligence meeting and breaking security protocols for God know what because we wanted a milkshake. Jesus, at least Obama was actually out to eat. The waiter's name? Vladimir Putinsky. The mustache looked a little fake. Conservatives will dismiss this as a non-story and make memes about how people are getting worked up over a milkshake. And yes, on its own it is simple, but that's what makes Trump as president such a disaster. This episode is a very simple display of him valuing gluttony over national security, both being briefed on it and security of the environment they're operating in. While they were talking, he was trying to figure out what flavor milkshake he was going to get, and what superlatives he would use to describe it. And Trump voters see this as the sign of a hard worker. This reads like a scene from the war room out of Dr. Strangelove. How is the Secret Service letting such dangerous Antifa weaponry get this close to the president? The waiter could have been an assassin. What a fat-ass thing to do, Jesus. I swear to God, China and Russia know everything that goes on at these briefings because this clown knows nothing about security. Holy shit, McDonald's had a working milkshake machine. But her emails. Jesus tap dancing Christ, Trump is a real-world Baron Harkonnen. Wait. The focus of this article should be that it happened in a golf club. Mr. 15 flushes makes more sense now. Fat unhealthy Trump gonna get fatter and unhealthier at all costs, mega. Is Trump unintentionally releasing damaging information about himself so he can be in the news for ordering a milkshake like Biden did? I'm in HR. HR meetings are boring. It's basically about figuring out different, and not better, ways to file paperwork. He's the POTUS. What could be more interesting than top secret briefings about American and its allies/adversaries? I would be absolutely hooked, just as a layman, even on the more run-of-the-mill stuff. Trump is the most interesting thing in the world to Trump, from the moment he wakes to the moment he falls asleep, and likely while dreaming too. The Onion should just cover real news until shit cools down. They can't beat these stories. But he didn't put Dijon in a hot dog. Obama is a criminal. /S. Who wants an orange whip? Orange whip? Orange whip? 3 orange whips. It's like he's fucking 5 years old. Fat piece of shit. What a waste of a human. He is literally the embodiment of a dumpster fire. * fuck everything about this clown, and his people. You are all clowns. Trump, get me a strawberry shake. Waiter duh. President fat ass literally can't stop shoving food into his mouth for an hour. 15 days people. Early voting totals show we have already reached 21% of the total vote in 2016. Democrat returned votes are in a massive lead. Vote. advised others to do so, we need to right the ship. Trump has played fast and loose with classified information since the beginning. His groupies, even though they roasted Hillary at the spit for having a private email server that potentially could have exposed classified communications, could not care less. I've never seen a bigger bunch of hypocrites, honestly. That just shows how dedicated to his job he is, that he couldn't even stop for 1 minute to leave and order lunch. The right, probably, deleted. This may be the most Trump thing ever. We are going to drink this fucker's milkshake on November 3rd. R/Newsoft Hestupid, and the people who support this guy were worried about email security at some point lol. Well, yeah, but did he wear a tan suit, or order Dijon mustard on his burger? We all know that's what a real scandal is. Is it really Donald Trump? Or is this President Garrison? I swear this is South Park. Fat fucking childish asshole. Asterisk, to paraphrase a queen of France who was similarly burdened with the trivialities of running a country when there were sweets to consume, let them drink milkshakes. Asterisk, Javalang. Het. Nevertheless, President Trump reportedly brought such a huddle to a halt a few months after he took office in 2017, Politico, https://www. Politico.com/news/2020/10/19/ Biden revamp fraying Intel community 430090, reports, https://www. Politico.com/news/2020/10/19/ Biden revamp fraying Intel community 430090. Does anyone want a malt? The commander-in-chief supposedly asked the top-ranking officials who'd assembled for the briefing at his New Jersey golf club, including the head of the CIA's Special Activities Center, a little-known unit that is responsible for operations that include clandestine or covert operations with which the U.S. government does not want to be overtly associated, Spec Ops magazine explains, https://special-ops. org/Special Activities Center /. If you're giving a man a highly classified briefing in his own personal golf club, he's going to order a milkshake. Trump's milkshake brings all the waiters into secret intelligence briefings. Hello, I am waiter, here to take order your. Please to ignore camera on my lapel, I promise not taking your photos and transmitting them to black van in driveway. I am American, from Virgin Islands, not Russian, no not. What kind malt you like? Trump's disinterest in intelligence. His stupidity. There I saved a few words. It's like having a 6-year-old as president. I cannot wait to go cast a vote to get this shithead out of office today. Bet that waiter was some type of spy. What a moron. Arrested Development, White House Edition. To give you some idea on how bad shit insane this is. I have a clearance, not a TS, but a clearance. Several years back I was a part of a group that was awarding a commander an award for doing some good things in his command. We wanted to surprise him at his work. Said commander worked in a building that had people doing TS clearance stuff. In order to get to the commander's office I had to walk through the main office with computers. I was there with several other high-ranking, LT, COL and above, officers. I was told since I didn't have a TS clearance they needed time to sanitize the office, which involved them turning off their monitors, and ensuring all paperwork/covers over documents etc. I then walked through the office and into the commander's office. I was in the building for all of 10 minutes. No one returned to work until I had left. The idea that Trump is having a classified briefing and inviting a waiter to order a milkshake is insane. So how do like generals and stuff deal with that? How do they bring coffee and stuff into classified meetings? They have aides who are cleared for the briefings. That's how.